Hey, how's it going? This is Boston Studios, and of course, we're here today for some ranking of Filipino foods, tier list, basically, right? So, with that being said, the speed run through this is only gonna be the part one of like maybe the most casual stuff and stuff like that. But let's start it off. With number one, it is chicken adobo or any type of adobo. I'm gonna put it at S tier. It's basically something that you can really eat during the apocalypse. What I'm saying? Like it's S for survival. Like you can't really mess it up, and it's something that I can eat almost every day. You can put it in your fridge for a month, and it's still gonna be tasting good. Because if you ask me, I never get tired of it and stuff like that. So adobo S tier. The next one is sinigang. I prefer my sinigang. Oh, well, it's S tier, but I prefer my sinigang very sour. And if it's like less sour, I might not, feel the vibe. It might not be sinigang-ish. You can't really feel the sinigang vibe from that. So, but I'm always gonna put it S tier, especially when you put like with patis or fish sauce, and then on the side, and you eat it every single time. You never get tired of sinigang. The next one is menudo, and I'm gonna put menudo at the C tier. It's not about who's cooking it, you know what I'm saying? I never really liked menudo that much, it can be easily overcooked, especially because the meat is like, smaller, pasta, it can be like smaller, stuff like that into cubes, and it's not really my vibe. So it's in C tier. I can survive with it, I can eat it sometimes, but, you know, it's not my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? And the next one is tuyo. A lot of people say that tuyo is a struggle food for Filipinos, but I just look at it as a normal Filipino breakfast food. I don't think I can eat it every single day because it's salty. And but the thing is, I could never get tired of eating it every morning. That's what I eat ever since I was a kid. And even now that I'm here, in the States and stuff like that. Mm. So it's gonna be an A tier. I can't eat it every single day, so it's just gonna be A tier instead of S tier. Lumpiang Shanghai, S tier, of course, you can never get tired of it. You can't really mess it up, and you can eat 20 in one sitting, maybe even 30 without you noticing it. I don't have any other words to say. Of course, it's gonna be S tier. Lumpiang Shanghai. Caldereta, okay, I'm gonna put it ahead of Tuyo. It's gonna be A tier. Sometimes I don't know the English word for it, but I'm more into like this. How do you say this? The soy sauce ish and soupy more type of meal instead of like, because if you guys know me, I'm not really a fan of tomatoes. That's why caldereta. However, caldereta is such a specialty dish in my family that it's always good every single time. But I can't. Sometimes you can't really eat it every day. But it's still on top of the list. A is not a bad ranking. It's A for a reason. So it's gonna be A. Bulalo, or maybe a lot of people, Nilaga as well. I'm gonna put it at S tier because it holds a very special place in my heart. Uh, I'm I'm a top one fan of Nilaga or Bulalo whenever ever since I was a kid. So I'm just gonna put it here because you can never go wrong with it. Same thing with sinigang. Have like a have like a pepper with fish sauce on it, like chili peppers, and it's gonna be perfect. It's actually S tier. So with the if it's S plus plus with the fish sauce. So it's the top of the list. Longanishi is same with tuyo. You can if I could have it every single day, I could, but it's just like it might be too much. It might be. I don't think it's very salty. You can't really mess it up like a longanisa. It's just something you buy at the store, right? But it can be. If a longanisa is like sweet, I mean it's always gonna be sweet. But like I said, if it's something you can't really, I can't really have every single day. Uh, unlike adobo, where I believe I can have it every single day. I'm not gonna get like I said, I'm not gonna get bored of it. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I can't have longanisa every single day compared to adobo or sinigang, right? So yeah, it's gonna be A tier. Kare kare is gonna be uh okay, it's gonna be an A tier. It's because I'm allergic to bagoong, so I can't really have kare kare without. I can't really have kare kare with bagoong. I'm sure it tastes amazing, right? I've had it. I had like a mild allergic reaction to it, but like I said, something I can't really have every single day. But the thing is, I eat it with. So what I do when I cook kare kare is that I just add more saltiness to it because it can't you might need the bagoong with that. The saltiness is like sweetness, like aroma. So I had to like make it differently because I have like a mild allergic reaction to like bagoong, which is like tiny pieces of shrimp, right? So yeah, kare kare. I eat tuyo more than kare kare because kare kare is more like a sometimes type of thing. In my family's household, we're more on the sinigang, adobo, and Lord Nilaga and stuff like that. So yeah, kare kare is gonna be A tier. Uh, Lechon kawali is gonna be okay. I'm gonna put it S tier. I don't really have to explain too much. It's lechon kawali. We don't get tinola. I'm gonna put it B tier. My family loves tinola. Um, it's something that I love to eat if I'm how do you say it is if I'm in the province type of thing, type of deal, like it gives that vibe, you can get like a chicken from the palenque, from the market, and then you eat it with your family outside of the backyard, you know. So it's kind of like different vibes, Philippines compared to like the U.S. and stuff like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's on the beat tier because um, I just prefer the sinigang and the bulalo more than tirola and stuff like that. But it's still in the B tier, so it's not that bad, right? Pancit Canton, Pancit Bihon is still A tier. You know what? I can't really say anything that much. It's pancit. We can't really go wrong with it. Ampalaya is gonna be D tier. I think my mom is just trolling me. I don't know. She loves Ampalaya so much, and I don't know why. But if you love Ampalaya, please explain to me why, because it's bitter, dog. Like I don't know, but no, can't judge. It's all good. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about much about Ampalaya because Ampalaya's right there. Sisig, oh, because have Kapampangan. I'm gonna put it at A tier. Same thing. I can't really eat that every single day, man. You can't really have sisig. If you can, if you want to, it would be great to have it every single day, but I can't really have it every single day. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one, people are gonna hate me for this. Mistake is gonna be at B because I prefer, it's just like I just prefer adobo when it comes to like soy sauce type of meals, but when it comes to like bistek, um, you can't really. It's like a hit or miss for me. Some bistek that I eat can be too salty, like the beef is how you say it seeps like all the juices in, so it might be salty at times, but sometimes it's great. So I'm putting it at the B tier instead of the A tier because I rather have these more than bistek. But yeah, so that's it for today. Um, I don't know why I also have Sinigang here. I already have Sinigang. Maybe I downloaded it twice, but yeah, it's just the first part. Let me know what you think. I'm not gonna talk about anything else in this thing, but yeah, that's it. Bye bye.